So as you're shifting into this new role, the title is?
Vice President of Ministries.
Do you want to share with us a little bit about what that means?
It means giving oversight to all of the ministries. So working with all of the directors, working closely with Rod and Anne on the executive committee, helping to give leadership to all of Power to Change.
So you were just recently even at one of the prisons.
Yes.
So you still go and minister. Will you
Yes.
plan to do that?
Yes, I want to keep volunteering on a team. I think it's really good for me as a person, good for my soul, good for my heart. When you're in a leadership role, if you're never on the front line, you can lose touch pretty quickly.
Yeah, it helps you stay grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that makes sense.
And humble.
Another thing that you have mentioned over the years that I have worked with you is a phrase, for such a time as this, that God has prepared you. Do you feel that way about this role?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you
Yes.
explain a little bit about that?
Well, I look back and I think the Lord's been actually shaping me, maybe even my whole life, because almost every role or experience, loss, everything I've gone through, I think prepares me for such a time as this. Someone asked me what I thought prepared me the most. And I actually think it was the times when I went through crushing times. I think that prepares you the most, especially for more responsibility and leadership. But now I see the faithfulness of God through that.
In your new role as VP of Ministries, what's your primary vision?
I think 3 things to focus on at first. One would be just the spiritual maturity of our leaders and the rootedness in Christ. Our prayer life, abiding in Jesus. The second would be alignment with the Father's heart. I think as we each align with the Father's heart, He will draw us closer to one another. And then the mission. Ultimately, it's about lost people finding Jesus and us being compelled by love to share Him with others.
Awesome. Is there anything that you would like the staff at Power to Change to know about you?
Well, I'm very serious, but I do have a fun side.
I know
So
you
that's
do.
one thing.
Yes.
The other is that I really believe that leaders go first. And so I don't want to ask someone to do something that I haven't already done or am willing to do myself.
That's great. And I know that I've seen that in you, working alongside of you. And I'm excited to see you step into that more in this role. And then my final question is, I think people are probably dying to know, what are you drinking right now?
It's really exciting. Hot water.
That's fascinating and really fun too. That's such a fun choice for a beverage.
It's when you've had too much coffee and you're going to be videoed. Drink hot water.
Done. That's great.